Teachers. Today we are we're going to reflect as learners. So on behalf of Parliputra Sahodaya, I welcome all teachers, those who are being present here in this evening to just motivate, or we can say just to reflect ourselves how far we are learn. Okay, everybody knows, and with a caption, I am a teacher. Normally we say a caption. What is your profession? I am a teacher. What do you do? I am teaching. And we expose ourselves as teachers. But on the opposite side, we need to think about how far we are good as learner. We are teacher as and saying as a teacher, or we are learner also. In our lives, we will see two types of learners. Two types of learning process we have. Two types of learning process we have. One, there's a stage of learning. There's a stage of learning which can be said as schooling, college, or we got a master's, B.Ed, all those. This is the first stage. First stage learning ends with the moment we get job. First step of learning we ends with the moment we get job. Now, when the second stage of learning starts, when the second stage of learning starts, that is what is very important. Second stage of learning starts. Second stage of learning starts when we get job. When we get job. Normally we think, okay, I got job. I'm settled. Settled. Kind of joke I like say कभी कभी हम लोग टीचर से मिलते हैं और हम लोग पूछते हैं क्या आपका शादी हो गया, तो टीचर ने कहता नहीं मेरा शादी नहीं हो, मैं सेटल नहीं हूं, मैं अभी तक सेटल नहीं हुआ हूं और सेटल होना चाहता हूं. मतलब सेटल मतलब क्या है? जॉब. और मुझको जॉब हो गया तो मैं सेटल हो गया. नो, दैट इज नॉट द स्टेज ऑफ लर्निंग. सेकंड फेज लर्निंग, दैट इज व्हाट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. जब हम लोग टीचर्स बन जाते हैं या कुछ प्रोफेशन में आ जाते हैं, देन द लर्निंग स्टार्ट्स. एक पिता था, उसका देहांत हुआ और उसका बेटा, पिता सर्विस में था जिस समय उसका देहांत हुआ, और उसका बेटा को नौकरी मिला, सरकारी नौकरी मिला जब उसका 21 साल था. मतलब उसका 1921 में उसका नौकरी मिला जब उसका 21 साल था. तो उन्होंने क्या किया, 60 साल तक जिए थे, 60-70 साल तक जिए थे. तो 1970 में उसका देहांत हुआ. बेटा का भी देहांत हुआ. बेटा का भी देहांत हुआ जब वो 70 साल का था. बेटा का भी देहांत हुआ. तब जब देहांत हुआ, उसका दोस्त वहां पे उसका घर पर लिखे थे उसका जन्म तिथि, मतलब जन्म साल 1900, और उसका देहांत हुआ 1921. मतलब clearly understand it that he born in 1900, he got job in 1021, he died 1070. Even then his friend has written in the year of death it was mentioned by his friend, that is 1921. तो वहां पे कितना सारे लोग थे, उनसे पूछा 1921 में से उनको नौकरी मिला. उसका देहांत तो नहीं हुआ. उसका देहांत हुआ 1970 में हुआ. तो उसका दोस्त ने कहा उसका लाइफ वहां पे खत्म हुआ. जिस समय उसका नौकरी हुआ उस समय उसका लाइफ खत्म. किस तरीके से लाइफ खत्म हो गया? एक क्रिएटिव लाइफ खत्म हो गया. वो क्या होता था, जिस 21 साल में उसको नौकरी मिला, उस दिन से सिर्फ उतना ही काम है. सुबह उठते हैं, ऑफिस जाते हैं, वापस आते हैं, घर पर है, फिर ऑफिस जा रहे हैं, वापस आ रहे हैं, ऑफिस जा रहे हैं, वापस आ रहे हैं. इससे अलावा उसका लाइफ में कुछ भी नहीं. इससे अलावा उसके लाइफ में कुछ भी नहीं है. कुछ भी क्रिएटिविटी उसका लाइफ में नहीं था, कुछ भी इनोवेटिव आइडियाज उसमें लाइफ में नहीं था। सरकारी जॉब मिला और खत्म सब। कभी कभी हमारा लाइफ में ऐसे हो जाता है कि हम लोग टीचर्स है, हम लोग बहुत सारे नौकरी ढूंढते हैं हमारे लाइफ में। जब हम लोग 10th क्लास में पढ़ते हैं तो बहुत सोच आता है हम लोग इंजीनियर बनना है, कलेक्टर बनना है। बहुत कम बच्चे सोचते हैं टीचर बनना है। और जैसे भी हो, कुछ सालों के बाद विद बीएड देयर वाज नो अदर ऑप्शन, तो मैंने बीएड किया हूं। और बीएड करने के बाद मैं टीचर बना हूं, और दूसरा कुछ ऑप्शन मेरे पास नहीं था, मैं इसलिए टीचर बना हूं। और अभी मैं इसे स्कूल जा रहा हूं, वापस आ रहा हूं, कुछ बच्चों से बात कर रहा हूं, कुछ जो मेरा मन में आते पढ़ाता हूं। जस्ट जस्ट entertains and just completing the duties, just completing the duties. In between, it is very necessary to understand that we are teachers, at the same time we are learners. हमारे स्कूल में एक एचओडी को बुलाया था, हिंदी डिपार्टमेंट के एचओडी को बुलाया था। उन्होंने असेंबली में अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस ऐसे किया था कि उन्होंने ऐसे इंट्रोड्यूस किया, मैं हिंदी का विद्यार्थी, मैं हिंदी का विद्यार्थी। एक एचओडी, स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी का एक एचओडी अपने आप इंट्रोड्यूस किया हूं, मैं हिंदी विषय का विद्यार्थी। सी द डिफरेंस। हम लोग प्राउडली बोलते हैं मैं एक इंग्लिश का टीचर हूं, हिंदी का टीचर हूं, मैथ्स का टीचर हूं, साइंस का टीचर हूं। वी फॉरगेट दैट वी आर लर्नर्स। हम लोग अभी स्कूल से घर आया होंगे, नहीं तो अभी आएंगे, रास्ता में होंगे या अभी स्कूल में होंगे। हाउ मेनी आवर्स वी स्पेंड for learning purpose? Do we read any books every day? Maybe online or offline. Maybe the hard copy or soft copy. How many of us read? Okay, let me read minimum 3 pages today in one book. Maybe one novel, one story book, anything. Maybe 3 pages, 4 pages. We forget. We forget that we are learners. Only thing it comes to my mind, I have a job, I am having monthly salary, my family is running properly, my needs are fulfilled. My needs are fulfilled. So here we need to revise. See here, we see a signs of students. Signs of students. What are signs of students? We can say here, Kagacheshta, Bahudhyanam, Swanidra, Tadvaivacha, अल्पाहारी, गृहत्यागी, विद्यार्थी, पंचलक्षणम। 5 signs of a student. What does it speak about? Perseverance of a crow, concentration of a swan, light sleeper like a dog, light eater, ready to stay away from home. One who follows this will be perfect human being. Am I having perseverance? Am I having perseverance? Am I having concentration? Am I sleeping with, like a proper way of sleeping? Am I having my food in order to maintain my life, or only I eat, I want to eat, so I live? I need to decide. I need to decide how do I have my food. I'm ready to stay away from home. Is it possible everybody can stay away from home? क्या ये possible है? Away from home means, am I away from this physical world? Am I away from this physical world? There are a lot of things that we see in the physical world. Lot of things we see in the physical world. We need to turn away from this physical atmosphere to spiritual atmosphere. We need to turn into spiritual atmosphere. Then automatically teachers, it turns our life. Automatically it turns. See, a teacher is also called as a school teacher, or in some context, it can be an educator, it can be a motivator, it can be a facilitator. Is a person who helps to acquire knowledge, competence, or virtue. A teacher is a role model person. हम लोग हमेशा बच्चों को बताते हैं आप होमवर्क करके आना है, आपको पढ़कर आना है, आपको टाइम पर आना है, आप अपने आप को डिसिप्लिन में मेंटेन करना है। लंच ब्रेक है तो आपको आराम से वॉशरूम जाना है, वापस आना है। अगर क्लास में टीचर्स नहीं है तब पिन ड्रॉप साइलेंस होना चाहिए। जब क्लास में टीचर्स आते हैं मेंटेन करके अपना अपना सवाल पूछना चाहिए, और सभी क्लास में सभी बच्चे क्वेश्चंस पूछना चाहिए। हैव टू आस्क एनी क्वेश्चंस। बट नाउ these are the criteria that we keep in front of the students. There are many criteria we keep in front of the students. Homework, so many things we keep. पहले किसको करना चाहिए? We need to do it. हम लोग अपने होमवर्क्स करना चाहिए, लेसन प्लान बनाना चाहिए, टाइमर आना चाहिए, सब कुछ हम लोग पहले करेंगे। जैसे गांधी जी ने कहा, माई लाइफ इज एन एग्जाम। दैट इज नॉट एन इजी, दैट इज नॉट एन इजी टास्क, बट स्टिल इट कैन बी, नो इट कैन बी, we can strive towards, we can strive towards this perfection. So my students should say, I will not be absent a single day in my class, in my school. मैं कभी भी स्कूल में एब्सेंट नहीं होंगे, क्योंकि मेरा क्लास टीचर कभी एब्सेंट होते नहीं। मैं कभी स्कूल में लेट नहीं आएंगे, क्योंकि मेरा क्लास टीचर लेट आते नहीं। मैं कभी भी स्कूल में अपना होमवर्क बिना करके नहीं आएंगे, क्योंकि मेरा टीचर अपना लेसन प्लान बना के आते, अपना पीपीटी या लेसन प्लान या टीचिंग एड सब कुछ अच्छा से क्रिएटिवली और इनोवेटिवली करके आते। He is my inspiration. She is my inspiration. My class teacher, my subject teacher, this teacher is my inspiration. That should be said. That should be said by every child. Great teachers from strong relationship with their students and show that they care about them as people. Great teachers are warm, accessible, enthusiastic, and caring. Teachers with these qualities are known to stay after school and make themselves available at students and parents who need them. इसमें एक स्टेटमेंट है लास्ट में, we need to stay back. We need to stay back. कभी कभी कुछ टीचर्स क्या करते हैं, I do not know in all schools or not, some of the schools or some of the teachers हम लोग क्या करते हैं, स्टूडेंट्स आने के बाद स्कूल में आते हैं, स्टूडेंट्स जाने से तुरंत ऐसे हम लोग कभी कभी बाइक लेकर चलते हैं, बच्चे साइड हो जाते हैं, बच्चों से पहले हम लोग स्कूल कैंपस से बाहर हो जाते हैं। नो, it is my responsibility to bring the students safe into the classroom with the proper atmosphere. At the same time, it is my responsibility to make students to be safe and secure to go home. कभी भी हम लोग बच्चों से पहले स्कूल से बाहर नहीं निकलना चाहिए, कभी भी नहीं निकलना चाहिए। पहले बच्चे अपने अपने क्लास से स्कूल से बाहर जाएंगे, फिर हम लोग क्लास में जाएंगे, देखेंगे सब कुछ ठीक है कि नहीं। Then if suppose any parents want to meet, stay for a while, meet the parents, do all things in the school, complete it and go. You know why I said school किसी एक आदमी का प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है। School is not the property of one person. School is not the property of school owner. School is not the property of the principal. School is not the property of any other one of the staffs or members. School is my property. हर एक टीचर के अंदर जरूर होना चाहिए, स्कूल मेरा है, it is mine, it is mine. The thought should be there. Then this will change. There comes a great teacher. Make everybody knows a story of a teacher. Everybody knows. When I tell the name, we'll understand. एक टीचर इंडिया में आई थी, बहुत सालों पहले एक टीचर इंडिया में आई थी। उसको एक सर्विस मिला, एक नर्स थी, उसको टीचर बनकर आई थी एक स्टेट में, कलकत्ता नाम है स्टेट का नाम, कलकत्ता में टीचर बनकर आए थे। उन्होंने आने के बाद उन्होंने महसूस किया, मैं सिर्फ एक टीचर एक स्कूल में सिर्फ टीचर बनना नहीं चाहता हूँ, समाज के लिए एक और कुछ अच्छा अच्छा काम मैं करना चाहता हूँ समाज के लिए। और अपने आप को इतना मोटिवेट किया, अपने आप को इतना काम में डाल दिया, इतना आपको इतना सर्विस में डाल दिया, रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लिया। एंड somehow you just mentioned the name that is called, Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa. A normal teacher turns into a great personality, great teacher. क्या मैं जिस स्कूल में भी मैं पढ़ा रहा हूं वहां पे मैं एक टीचर है या मेरा सेल्फ आइडेंटिटी? सेल्फ आइडेंटिटी। अगर मैं अपने आप को लर्नर मानते हैं, देन आई हैव द सेल्फ आइडेंटिटी। If I don't think that I am not a learner, then there won't be any self-identity. The duties of a teacher can include teaching students based on national curriculum, guidelines within your specialist subject area, planning, preparing, and delivering lessons, providing educational and social guidance to students and or signposting them to specialist areas of advice when they need. This just, duties. In fact, these are the duties that we think. There are some other duties, other responsibilities. During the society in which we live, we have Indian Penal Code. Indian Penal Code. We supposed not to kill someone. We supposed not to harm others' property. There are not many penal codes. Safe and security. Written and unwritten laws. We can say written and unwritten laws. If we violate the written laws, there can be a criminal case. Suppose we violate any written laws, there can be a violation of law, so it can be a criminal case. If we are violating any unwritten laws, there is no provision for arresting anybody. For example, a person is walking on the way, he is just eating banana and he threw the cover of it. A person is riding bike, he is not giving side to anybody. No. As such, there are many unwritten laws. We can say moral values, ethics. Moral values are there. Those are not written. In fact, these unwritten laws, moral values are very, very important in our lives. Very, very important. Very important. That this I have to do it. That becomes, that changes everybody's identity. That changes everybody's identity. For example, I'm coming to school, let me do my duties and go. Let me come to the school, let me complete my responsibilities and go. There's a difference. Therefore, it is very important whether I am trying to learn something or I am not trying to learn something. अभी हम लोग टीचर्स को बताते हैं कि कैसे हम लोग इंडिपेंडेंस डे मनाए जाते हैं. No, kindly draft a program list of Independence Day. Kindly draft an angry. Kindly draft a welcome speech. Kindly draft the program list, annual sports list. Kindly draft annual cultural program list. Many of the teachers do not know it. Many of the teachers even we do not know how to say a vote of thanks. Many of the teachers we do not know in a systematical way how to draft a note of thanks, how to draft a welcome speech, how to draft anchoring, how to draft not of fashionable media type of anchoring, institutional based anchoring, how to draft it, how to draft a kind of speech on maybe many kind of programs, maybe a sports day, cultural activities, science exhibition. How to conduct science exhibition. Many of us may not know. Do you know why? We have seen. It is not that we have not seen. We heard many people are saying welcome speech. We heard many people are saying out of thanks. We have seen how the cultural program has been conducted. We have seen how the Republic Day has been conducted. But just when we were not present in the place, okay, हर साल 26 होते हैं, हर साल 15 होते हैं, हर साल 5 सितंबर होते हैं, हो गया. कोई ना कोई भाषण दे रहा है, कोई ना कोई ड्राफ्ट कर रहा है, कोई ना कोई एंकरिंग कर रहा है, तो हो गया. That's it. We are not learning it. We are not learning it. अगर एक साल हम लोग एक स्कूल में अगर कंप्लीट किए हैं, then we should have a diary. We should have a diary. अप्रैल 1 तारीख को अभी आने वाला सेशन शुरू करेंगे. 2 तारीख हो सकते हैं, 5 तारीख हो सकते हैं, 6 तारीख हो सकते हैं, जिस दिन भी हमारे पास एक डायरी होना चाहिए. आज मैं क्या, what I learned today, what I learned today, we should write down. आज मैं क्या सीखा हूं. How many of us have diary, yearly diary? How many of us write? Or suppose, Children's Day be celebrated. In Children's Day, keep a diary and sit in the hall. Keep a diary and sit in the hall. Children's Day, any celebration. Suppose welcome speech. First time I am hearing a welcome speech. Or I do not know how to speak, welcome speech. Write down. See the sequence. Whom they say the first, whom they say welcome. Second, whom they say welcome. How the welcome speech has been begun. How the welcome speech has been ended. And you suppose, science experiment has been conducted. Go to the principal or concerned in charge and get a copy of anchoring, get a copy of program list, file it up, learn. These learnings, we learn. Sir, some of teachers say that I am a perfect teacher. You ask any of the questions from physics, maybe chemistry teachers say from chemistry, you ask from any of the portions of textbook. I will say, teaching textbooks is not only the responsibility of a teacher. Teaching textbook is not only the responsibility of teacher. We need to convert ourselves. We need to convert ourselves and we need to understand. We need to understand, yes, I need to grow above this. I need to grow above this. I need to know when I complete 1 year, I should be independent to analyze and draft and teach other teacher what are the activities conducted in the school. I should be eligible to guide the students what are the things happens in the school and how does it happen. How does it happen? Even some of the schools, we have confusion how to conduct an assembly. How to conduct an assembly. What we need to do, only thing, we need to dedicate ourselves. We need to dedicate ourselves. Therefore, I have given this one, qualities of a good teacher. See here. Environment, listening skill, friendly attitude, patience, strong work ethics, organizational skill, preparation, discipline skill. We sometimes forget organizational skills. We don't prepare sometimes. Why? Because क्या हर दिन कितना प्रिपेयर करेंगे. मैं 10 साल से यही सिलेबस तो पढ़ा रहा हूं, फिर क्यों प्रिपेयर करना है दोबारा. I know the chapter name. I know the chapter name. So why to prepare again? We need to prepare. Children, those who sat last year are not the same today. We need to understand. Yesterday's climate is not the today's climate. We need to understand. We need to listen to everybody. It is very easy to, give punishment. It is very easy to guide something, but it's quite tough to listen to us something. It is very, easy to be away from everybody, but we need to be friendly with students, maybe with the teachers, our colleagues, not for unethical activities. Therefore, I put here strong work ethics. हमारा दोस्ती इस प्रकार नहीं होना चाहिए जिस समय मेरा कॉपी करेक्शन करने का टाइम है मैं दूसरा टीचर के साथ बात करते रहे. That is not strong work ethics. That's not friendly attitude. That's not the friendly attitude. एक लेक्चर पीरियड है मेरे पास. Of course, we need to relax ourselves. We need to relax ourselves. कभी-कभी मैं जब मुझको ज्यादा काम हो जाता है, and when I become so, maybe sometimes I get kind of frustration. Everybody will get kind of frustration. Do you know what I do? मैं सीधे जो भी मुझसे मिलने बैठे हैं उनको I tell the reception that give me 40 minutes. I'll join office after 40 minutes. I go to any one of the class, maybe nursery class, LKG class, first class, second class, fifth class, sixth class, any class. Any class, just I walk in veranda and just I go to any other class and tell to the teacher who is there in the class, please give me one period. I like to take this class. I like to take your class. Please go and sit. When I go to the class and I interact with the students, and when I take one subject, maybe any one of the subjects, which is comfortable for me, I become relaxed. I become relaxed. Maybe tell a story, a motivational something to students. I become relaxed. Means, if suppose I think that I am a good teacher, that means I will not be, I will relax in every classes. I will relax in every classes. I will never be tired. I will never be tired. That is what. Yes, I will think, okay, first period over, second period over, कब खर जाएंगे? कब? After two periods हम लोग क्या सोचते हैं? कब मुझको लेजर पीरियड मिलेगा या कब स्कूल से छुट्टी मिलेगा? कब स्कूल से छुट्टी मिलेगा? That's what we think about. So there, we need to know, am I having the proper qualities as a teacher? Am I having proper responsibilities as a teacher? Suppose I think today I'm going to maybe a 7th A class or 7D class. I'm going to 7D class and I should think I am preparing a lesson. I am preparing a lesson and I am going. आज मैं बच्चों को कुछ सिखाऊंगा और आज मैं बच्चों से कुछ सीख कर वापस आए. That is what. Teaching learning process in the class only, not only teaching. It is a learning process also. It's a learning process also. कभी बच्चे कुछ सवाल पूछते हैं हम लोगों से. When I answer something creatively to the student, I also learn. कभी बच्चे कुछ सवाल पूछते हैं, मुझको मालूम नहीं होगा और किसी बच्चे क्लास में उसको मालूम होगा, बता देंगे हमारे क्लास में. I learn. Or suppose nobody knows in the class, I also do not know. I may go to the Google, I may go to the library, fetch it or browse it and come back and I tell to the student, I learn. So classroom is a place where teaching learning process take place. हम लोग जो ये सोच रहे teaching learning process बच्चों के लिए होता है, हम लोग teach करेंगे, learners students होते हैं. No. We are also teachers, they are also teachers. We are also learners, they are also learners. It's a mutual give and take policy. Classroom is a place give and take policy take place. It's not only give and you take. No. When I give, I also take it back. Automatically it increases my ability to think, ability to calculate, ability of creativity, ability of answering, ability of reasoning, ability of new thoughts. It comes. कभी हम लोग सोचते मैं कभी भी पढ़े नहीं है, लेकिन ब्यूटीफुल थॉट मेरा मुंह से निकल गया, ब्यूटीफुल एग्जाम्पल मेरा मुंह से निकल गया. We think, why? When somebody asks, I think, I say something. Sometimes there can be a mistake, but that mistakes we turn into something good thing. We learn that is what I said is wrong. This is right, and I learn. That is what. So this give and take policy should take place in the school and the school premise. They provide the power of education. Who provides? Teachers. Knowledge and education are the basis for all things that can be accomplished in life. Teachers provide the power of education. Power of education to today's youth, thereby giving them the possibility for a better future. Teachers simplify the complex and make abstract concepts accessible to students. एक सूफी proverb है, there's a Sufi proverb. If you can explain a topic very easily, that means you have learned. If you make a simple concept in a difficult way, that means you have not learned. This is called learning. This is called learn. जब हम लोग क्लास में जाते हैं, हम लोग बहुत सारा टाइम हम लोग बताते हैं, मैं कितना बार पढ़ा है, बच्चे समझते नहीं है. मैं बहुत बार पढ़ा है, लेकिन बच्चे समझते नहीं है. बच्चे क्यों नहीं समझते? Because I failed to understand the concept and failed to reproduce the concept in a simple and easy way. I failed. It's a failure of mine that I could not explain the concept in very easy and simple way. Don't blame the students. अगर बच्चे जब हम लोग टीचर्स एक बार अगर बता देंगे और बच्चे कैप्चर किया, हर बच्चे एकलव्य नहीं होते. All students are not ekalavyas. They are not. There are us Kauravas and Pandavas are different categories of level of IQ. Here also, maybe you are Dronacharya, maybe, but the people those who are there in the class, students, children, those who are in the class are of different calibers. So there I need to implement the different methodology, different pedagogy, different teaching aids in order to make the students understand it. हम कितना पेडागोजी उपयोग करते हैं और मेथोडोलॉजी सभी बच्चों के लिए एक ही तरीके से हम लोग पढ़ाते हैं. क्लास में 40 बच्चे हैं, 40 बच्चे 40 मेंटालिटी दे हैव. They are different 40 mentalities they are sitting in the class. And now I am teaching the class with one mentality, thinking that all students are of same caliber. No. मैं मैथमेटिक्स टीचर्स को मैं हमेशा बताता हूं, don't teach mathematics in single way. You teach in a good standard way, or one method of standard, and solve the problem, and again you solve the problem in average way, and again you solve the problem in a very simple way. Three categories students are there. Minimum 2 ways you should solve any problem. Minimum 2 ways. अगर आपके पास time है, then it's well and good that you teach minimum 3 ways. So do you know what will happen? When I teach that the students of slow learner, average student, or the excellent students, they will have their own capacity and they will easily assimilate what I teach. And for that, I should learn. Again, I reached there. For that, I should learn different ways of solving the problem, different ways of teaching the topic, various methods of pedagogy, or different attitudes of approaching the subject. I should learn. Here we look at the skills you need to be a teacher or trainer or a tutor: communication, creativity, enthusiasm, confidence, dedication, conflict resolution, organization. See here, communication. How can I communicate? I am MA in English. I have ample of vocabulary, and I'm going to a 4th class, and I'm using such words which no students understand. No students understand. It is not that how far I can use the tough words. It is that even the tough words, how I explain to the students. Communication. Through communication, teachers see, I'm not good in bilingual. Still, I'm trying to use bilingual because there are teachers those who are maybe not teaching Hindi, Sanskrit, Urdu. So for them, it may be a helpful thing if I speak in between Hindi. But sometimes we give an excuse. What we give an excuse? Oh, students are not understanding, so let me teach in Hindi. Students are not understanding. Understanding knowledge is very important. Of course, understanding knowledge is very important. Along with that, the purpose of language also should be fulfilled. Purpose of language also should be fulfilled. Therefore, I said, communication, creativity, enthusiasm, and confidence, dedication, conflict resolution, organization. It has to be. There's a purpose of coming to the school. Why do I go to the school? Okay, one side we can say it's a livelihood. Okay, coming to the school, I get salary. Okay, that's one side. But on the opposite side, a spiritual concept of going to the school. What's the spiritual concept of going to the school? I am going to school in order to generate a new, nation. Tomorrow's future. I am the creator of tomorrow's future. I am the creator of tomorrow's future. Why the students are coming to the school? Even though they have in mind, I want to get a job, but no, I want to become a good human being. I want to become a good human being. There, at the same time, what's the purpose of parents? Why they send their children? They think, I could not get something. Let my child get what I could not achieve. Some parents को रही होते. I could not get something, or I could not become. as I expected, what I thought, what I dreamt. I could not become what I dreamt. So let my child become. So let my child become. Their language also is an important thing. Their language is also an important thing. So, there are many language medium schools. Maybe suppose we see different parts of Jharkhand and Bihar. There are many languages. Many languages. Maybe Munda can be, Santali can be, Ho can be, or Hindi can be, Maithili can be, or it can be Bhojpuri can be, many languages. But among this, one language becomes common for every parent, that I could not speak in English. Let my child speak in English, so that let my child go to an English medium school. Let my child go to an English medium school. And when the child comes to English medium school, still I promote, okay, we need to promote all languages. Still, suppose the child is not able to pick up English language, we will have to think about. You will have to think about. And there are teachers, I feel so proud. There are teachers, those who are not at all studied in English medium school. They studied in local medium school, vernacular medium school. And when they join in an English medium school, and they gradually pick up their language, they put struggle. How? They want to learn. They want to learn. They want to learn. एक टीचर का मैं कहानी ने एक टीचर मेरे साथ एक एक्सपीरियंस शेयर किए थे. मैं एक दिन कलकत्ता से दरभंगा ट्रैवल कर रहा था 4-5 साल पहले. तो एक टीचर था मधुबनी का, one teacher from Madhubani. The teacher was, he understood I am also a teacher, so we in the bogie we start having conversation in the class itself. We had, start having conversation in the bogie, and he starts speaking with me in my own language. Okay, I'm, in my own language. And he speaks Maithili well. Of course, he's from here. English he spoke well. Hindi is excellent. And I asked him which language, and he started talking to me in Malayalam. Okay, I speak Malayalam. He starts speaking to me in Malayalam also. I asked her which language you belong to. He said, I'm a Hindi teacher. आप कितना सालों से स्कूल में पढ़ा रहे हैं? सर बता रहे 25 साल से ज्यादा हो गए. Then I asked, how did you learn this many languages? He said he knew. So before 4 or 5 years, he told me he knew more than 21 Indian languages. He told me he knew more than 21 Indian languages except English. Indian languages. English is not an Indian language. And even he knew 4 to 5 other languages other than Indian languages. I asked, आप कैसे इतना भाषा सीखते हैं? You know what he does? When the session starts, he finds out some students in Calcutta school. It's a residential school. Different parts of students, maybe from Kerala, from Tamil Nadu, from Andhra Pradesh, from Bihar, from Jharkhand, from UP, Delhi, Punjab. All students, same students, they go. He makes friendship with the children, and he calls 1 or 2 children, and they say, you write down your alphabets. Alphabets almost a Dravidian language alphabets are same. Maybe the slang differs. He learns. He learns one language. He targets 1 to 2 months for writing, and he reads the books, and he starts having conversation with those children in their particular language after the school hours during residential time. He started speaking, and he told me it was wonder for me a person how he learns the language, and what we say, even in English language is not important for us. कभी-कभी मैथमेटिक्स टीचर्स मुझको बताते सर मैथ्स पढ़ाने के लिए इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज का जरूरत नहीं है, मैं वैसे पढ़ा लेता हूँ. No, we need to put effort for learning. Not only the matter of language, maybe behavior. मेरा स्कूल में एक बच्चे हैं, whatever we say, suppose we scold, कभी हम लोग उसको एक बार मैं उसको चेक करने के लिए मैंने उनको एक छोटा सा गलती में उनको पढ़ा था, उसको मैंने बहुत badly मैंने उनको scold किया, very badly I scolded, just to check him. Afterwards he went back and he came to me next day and he said to me, sir, sorry for disturbing you and thanks for the correction. Sorry for disturbing you, thanks for the correction. हम लोग बच्चों से सीखते हैं. This is what, when I remember when we were in the formation house, we were in the residential school, our principals used to teach the same. अगर आपका सुपीरियर आपको कह रहे हैं बारिश का मौसम में जाके पौधा को पानी डालिए, you have to do it. You pour water. Suppose your principal or your formator says that you go and pour water to the plant even at the time of raining season. Don't ask. It is raining. Why should pour water? Don't ask. Go and pour water. He wants to teach you something. He wants to teach you something. That's what I even the school also I tell the students. Don't ask why to the teachers. You ask the reason afterwards. Obey. When a teacher is saying something, when somebody elder to us or younger to us, somebody wants to tell something, you do it. You see the consequence of it. See the result of it. If you are not getting an expected result as you think, go to the person, consult the person. Sir, I expected this result, but I could not get it. This should be there. And who will teach this? Teachers. How will teach? In my school, we have a rule. We don't walk center of the veranda. We should walk as in the road. We give all formation out of the campus. Okay, in the road, as the government rule, if anybody walk, we should walk in left side of the road. So मेरे बच्चों को भी कहता हूँ, teachers को भी कहता हूँ, maybe I also walk in the left side of the way. Suppose nobody in the veranda, suppose break time, of course, teachers walk in center. Otherwise, teachers, all of us walk in left side of the, veranda. Who is seeing? बच्चे देखते हैं. And they also walk in left side. And we never speak in veranda. We never speak. Teachers, we never speak in veranda. And students also know, but suppose not to speak in veranda. Two places they can speak. One in the classroom and one in the ground. Class and ground. These are two places where they can speak and learn the things. So when we see a child who is smiling and talking, that child is teaching us, something that you also relax yourself. Smile and teach, smile and interact, smile and take it and guide us. There should be some kind of, connectivity in it. So the activity or process of gaining knowledge or skill by studying, practicing, being taught, or expecting something, the activity of someone who learns knowledge or skill gained from learning. Now it's the 21st century. It's a time of, online classes. Lot of online classes. But still one thing, online classes never can substitute teacher. I say, who is a teacher? Teacher is equal to knowledge with experience. Teacher is equal to knowledge with experience. Is equal to wisdom. Teacher is equal to wisdom. We have wisdom. Why? We learned. We made it practical. We understood the outcome of it. We experienced, experimented. Lot of things we have done. So we are the seat of wisdom. Now online classes, no tuition centers can give what teacher gives. Is what a school teacher gives. None gives. If not even in the college. Therefore, knowledge or skill gained from a learning or learner. The importance of learning is that it helps the individual to acquire the necessary skill through learning and knowledge so that he can achieve his set goals. An important fact about learning is that it is a means to improve knowledge and gain skills that will help in reaching specific goals. Specific goal I have a specific goal. I am learning today 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. I have learned to teach 7C students. हम लोग बच्चों के लिए हम लोग क्या करते हैं? टाइम टेबल देते हैं. First period English, second period Maths, third period Social Science, fourth period Physics, this, that. And we tell the students also, when you come tomorrow, study all subjects and come. हम लोगों से कितना आदमी है? मुझको कल 5 periods है. First period maybe in 4th A, second period 3rd A, third period maybe sixth C, and seventh period maybe eighth C, and fifth next period maybe in another class. हम लोग से कितना आदमी है? हम लोग आधा घंटा थर्ड बी के लिए, आधा घंटा 7B के लिए, आधा घंटा 6D के लिए. हम लोग से कितना आदमी हम लोग ऐसे डिवाइड करके हम लोग घर पर पढ़ते हैं? हम लोग से कितना आदमी हम लोग ऐसे इस प्रकार पढ़ते हैं? नो, नो. Sometimes we don't even carry the lesson plan to home, don't even carry the textbooks to home, don't even refer any books. हम लोग से कितना आदमी है किसका घर पे लाइब्रेरी हो, पर्सनल लाइब्रेरी हम लोग से कितना आदमी के पास? If I am the English teacher in English, if I am a teacher in mathematics, if I am a science teacher, कम से कम 100 किताब तो होना चाहिए, कम से कम. रेफरेंस बुक हो, स्टोरी बुक्स हो, कम से कम. जिस सब्जेक्ट में मैं एक्सपर्ट हूं उस सब्जेक्ट का कम से कम 100 किताब होना चाहिए. And related to that, minimum one book I should access from the school library. Minimum one book in a month. हम लोग को कितना सैलरी मिलते हैं? At least keep 1,000 rupees in a month, 500 rupees in a month. कम से कम 500 रुपया हर महीना अलग रखिए, मुझको किताब खरीदना है. I have to buy books. 500. Leave it. At least 100 rupees. At least 100 rupees keep aside. At least 100 rupees keep aside. इस महीना एक किताब या दो किताब I will buy of my subject, or I will gradually settle my library at my home. That is what. When we enter into our home, we will be our house will be full of many things, but not many. May not be the books. May not be with books. So, a learning methods, even it is not only we are saying out just books. Even we can have e-books. Even we should have hard copy of books also. We should have library. E-library also we can have. We can have the normal hard copy of library also. What should have? And there's the effect of it. Effect of it. The purpose of learning is about learner being prepared for their future and reaching the full potential as lifelong learner. How much knowledge I have? How much knowledge? Even though I have enough knowledge, that is not enough knowledge. We may have 5% of knowledge about a topic. 5%. Some of us may not have even 5%. Still, 95% knowledge left out. I need to prepare myself. I need to prepare myself. Establishing a clear purpose of learning encourage a desire to increase a deeper understanding that purpose. Modern society demands high quality teaching and learning from teachers, or teacher learning is a continuous process. In this process, everybody knows what is what everybody knows, and we teachers sometimes don't learn technology. Now we cannot go to the class without ICT. In any subject, we cannot go to the class without ICT. Information and communication technology. अभी आज बहुत सारा स्कूल ऐसे हो गए स्मार्ट बोर्ड्स है. How many of us know to operate smart boards? Many of us may not be. Sometimes I observe some of teachers tell the students, you come and operate it. You come and operate it. No, we should be advanced. Effective professional development enables educators to develop the knowledge and skill they need to address students' learning challenges. Professional development is not effective unless it causes teachers to improve their instruction or causes administrators to become better school learners. Better school learners. So teachers understand of the nature and purpose of the discipline strongly influences their personal pedagogical content knowledge. I repeat, personal pedagogical content knowledge. That is what they highlight as important. This means that teachers need to have a sense of what the nature of the discipline is. Discipline here is subject is. Understanding its organizing concept as well as its tool. What is our teaching aid when we go to the class? Textbook. बहुत सारे टीचर्स लेसन प्लान लिखते हैं, टीचिंग एड्स में ब्लैक बोर्ड, चॉक, टेक्स्ट बुक, ब्लैक बोर्ड, चॉक, टेक्स्ट बुक, ब्लैक बोर्ड, chalk, textbook. That's all. That's all. We need to come out of this, traditional concepts. We need to come out. Take a pen drive, download some videos, make some PPTs, present in the class. Make the concepts very simple. We need to. Professional development. If suppose we are thinking that teaching as a professional profession, in this profession, of course, teaching is not just a profession. कभी मत सोचे teaching एक simple सा profession है. No, teaching is a service. Teaching is a service. अगर हम लोग सोचते हैं teaching एक profession भी है, generally refers to ongoing learning opportunities. इसमें it has to learn. In every profession, there are a lot of things to learn every day. Every day, every teacher, every doctor, every advocate should update. Minimum, they should update themselves. Every time they should update. NEP has come, NCF has come. NEP 2020, NCF 2022. How many of us read it? How many of us read it? You may not be aware about. You may not be aware about what are things written in the NEP and NCF. Tracing the strength and weakness of the vast array of programs that purport to invest in teachers' knowledge and skills continue to be a challenge. So it's a challenge. The importance of professional development for educators. It is possible only through learning. Students have better learning outcomes. Teachers learn better ways to teach. See the difference. Students have better learning outcomes. Teachers learn better ways to teach. Teachers develop better organization and planning skill. Teachers gain knowledge and industry insight. Teachers want to continue their education. I would say proudly, even now, I am also a student of one of the universities. Every year, every after 2 years, I join in any one of the master's course. Every after 2 years. Every after, I have 3-4 masters. Every after 2 years, I go to a university, maybe IGNOU or nearby I have university. I join on a masters and I complete within 2 years. Again, I go for the another masters. Don't stop learning. Don't stop learning. It's a need of the time. Otherwise, students will. It is not that MA, BEd is enough for a teacher to teach in +2. Why can't I have, for example, a teacher who is a MSc in zoology? Why can't the teacher do MSc in botany? MSc in, maybe MSc in biotechnology or MSc, BTech in biotechnology? Can be done. It can be done. Suppose you completed BTech, why can't, BEd? Why don't you go for MEd? Why don't you go for MEd? Why don't you find out, MA in psychology, MA in philosophy? Why can't we go? Easily we can go. The skills are more specific instructional behavior. These include such techniques as questioning, discussing, direction giving, explaining, and demonstrating. They also include such actions as planning, structuring, focusing, and managing. So an effective teacher is a coach or a guide who helps the students to improve their skills and insights by neither letting them flounder nor prematurely offering assistance. The effective teacher enables students to their own success and learn from their mistakes. Here also learns from their mistake. Teachers who are skilled at communication, classroom management, and appropriate discipline techniques create a positive learning environment. Although being well versed in your subject area is an important, being able to communicate necessarily skill and concepts in way students can understand a crucial. So be a learner, it is says, effective teacher learning and professional development improvement for student achievement. Suppose I develop myself, I teach the students effectively. If I am not a good learner, I cannot understand a learner. I cannot teach students perfectly. That I need to understand. Teacher learn. Teacher learning is a continuous process that promote teachers' teaching skill. I repeat, teacher learning is a continuous process that promote teachers' teaching skill, master new knowledge, develop new proficiency, which in turn help improve students' learning. So this is what, a continuity in the teaching. This is what we see, a continuity in the teaching. So, you suppose I think I want to, learn. How can I improve my teaching learning process? Or as a teacher, how can I improve? Brush up your pedagogy. Read some books, find out some videos, brush up your pedagogy, improve your classroom management, get more politically active, adjust your mindset, freshen up your slide presentation, take the first step toward national board certification, get organization. It is said, make the best of every second, every minute, every day. Make the best of every second, every minute, every day, because the learning time, the time that I have is finishing. The learning time that I have is getting finished. Every seconds are finished. Every minutes are finished. Every day is getting finished. The time is very precious. Time is going to finish, teachers. Come up, get up, and let us be active. Be passionate to learn. Be passionate to learn. With this, I'd like to conclude today's session on teachers as learners, and I really request you, teachers, have a passion for learning. Have a passion for learning. And I thank Pataliputra Savodaya President Dr. Rajiv Inder sir, all executive members, office bearers. From my heart, I thank for giving me opportunity to share my views on teachers as learners. And I thank all teachers also been present. More than 1,800 teachers were there. I thank everybody for being the part of this workshop and listening me last 1 hour. Thank you. Thank you very much.